A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Michigan's offense will have the football first. And here comes Bryce Underwood. Man, he was razor sharp last time out, completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards. This place is roaring, and it's going to be... Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Runs through the tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fires left. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Marshall. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the catch. I love this. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Might be calling a hot route. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Rutgers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Here's Antoine Raymond. We expect he'll have his number called quite often. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Turns it loose deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Some misdirection with the counter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. One final play before the end of the quarter. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Going long. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running inside, it's Raymond. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Buchanan. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season?
You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Calls his own number. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Nicolosi. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the move, it's Raymond. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get us.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The run inside. It's Marshall. Picks up the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to ride this running back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Underwood, pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Nicolosi. Stepping to the right. Takes a hit as he fires.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out. He goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces. And you see it right there, right? You can still throw the football. And now you got to match up with those guys and their big bodies. Nice throw down the field. Nice catch. Nice.
Could be an alley. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Blake.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
To the air on 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Off play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires downfield. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. And they're able to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to pass on second down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Marshall. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man across the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw it again. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Raymond. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Myers on the move. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads it left. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Took it all the way back to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that play...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The keeper on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds a little space. Breaks the tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations.